Hi, it's June with another craft for week 6. Today we're going to make a Lincoln log cabin. Of course, you know Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States. However, did you know he was born in a small town or a small community known as Hodgenville, Kentucky? And since we are looking at southern United States this week and the national parks there, that's why we're going to make a Lincoln log cabin today. For the materials, you need to look in your bag and pull out the blue construction sheet, the half sheet of black construction paper, the 12 popsicle sticks. I may have a little more here than necessary, but 12 popsicle sticks. And also we've included a penny in your bag. At home, you're going to need some white glue, a pair of scissors, pencil, and some markers. You'll see why, but you're definitely going to need either a brown marker, brown crayon, or perhaps brown paint if you have that. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is take our popsicle sticks. You're going to want to take that brown marker, brown crayon, brown paint if you have it, and color 12 popsicle sticks. It may take some time, especially if you're using a marker or a crayon. Just go ahead and color them all, because remember, we're making a log cabin, so we want these popsicle or craft sticks to look like logs, brown logs. So I'm not going to color all those, but you want to color 12 of those, all right? And once you have them done, it should look something like this. So there I have a number of them colored. Next thing you're going to do is take your blue construction paper and your glue, and we're going to build a log cabin. And we do that by, of course, putting a little glue on the back side of the craft stick and finding the center of our page. Oops, try not to get too much glue on yourself, and build a cabin. Kind of want to center it on the page. That way we'll have some room later to maybe draw some other things. So you're just going to stack up those logs just as if you were building a cabin. You have 12, you want to only use 10 of them because we're going to save 2 for the roof. If you go to the area of Hodgenville, Kentucky, you can visit the Lincoln Birthplace National Historical Park, where there's a replica of the very cabin that Abraham Lincoln was born in. So you just keep stacking those up till you have it 10 high. I'm going to bring over this one where I have done that already. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're all nicely glued and in place. Next, we're going to build the roof. And that's why you have the black construction paper that we included with your kit. I always have, or any scraps. So you hopefully have set aside 2 of your popsicle sticks, and you want to make the roof, of course, like a slanted roof. And I'm just going to place them there. Actually, let's put this piece of black construction paper under there. That way you can sort of know how to cut it. So line your sticks on there, then take your pencil and go ahead and trace that triangular shape so you can get a rough size of it, and then take your scissors and cut out that triangle. And you can adjust, you can trim it, the triangle, if it's a little too big after. So there's my triangle, very rough looking triangle. Let's see how it looks with my popsicle sticks on top. Not too bad. I might trim the top off because I don't want anything peeking out the top. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is go back to my glue and put some glue on that black construction paper. Center it over my log cabin. Then take my 2 popsicle sticks that'll form the slant of my roof. Glue them over the black piece of construction paper. Did you know that Lincoln logs, have you ever played with Lincoln logs? There's a funny little story about them. They were actually invented by John Lloyd Wright, who is the son of the famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright. He was watching his father build a building in Japan and noting how the beams he was using interlock, and he got the idea to maybe make a toy. And that's how Lincoln Logs came to be created, by Frank Lloyd Wright's son, John. He came back to America and started a toy company. Okay, there is my roof with the eaves, the slant of the roof. We're gonna put a window on our little cabin. And for that, you just need to go again to your scraps of black paper and cut a square. It can be any size, fairly good size. I would say at least 2 by 2. Remember, a square has equal sides. Mine doesn't really, but there we go. I'm gonna put it a little off center here. Again, I'm gonna need that glue to glue it onto my log cabin. Okay, put it right there. And for a finishing touch, you're going to turn to that penny that we provided in your kit. And of course, on one side of the penny, there's a Lincoln, head of Lincoln. So we're going to put some glue on the back side and glue it so his head is facing outwards. So that's our Lincoln cabin. All right. And we don't have to leave it just like that. If you want to then go ahead to your crayons or your markers and perhaps draw some bushes or a tree or some sun, clouds, get creative. You could maybe put some birds in the sky. And I'm just doing really simple shapes, but you can be as detailed as you like. You end up with something that looks like this. Your Lincoln log cabin. Have fun with this craft, and we'll see you next time.